take their time sometimes. Security lights are great. I've got about a timer at Home Depot for all the lights around my house, and it even takes into account daylight savings, and the summer solstice and the winter solstice. And so all I had to do was program it, set my Pacific time zone, step away, and it turns on the lights, and the lights went on. The lights are going on right now at 4:30.
So you got lights in your house that come on as
all
well?
around the house, yeah.
I got mine on the outside.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, but yours are never on, George. You need to turn them on, man.
Outside and inside.
Because at the end of the alley, if your lights are on at the end of the alley, then I can look down and see anybody walking through that alley. But when yours are off and everybody else's, I can't. It's just the one dark thing. I can't see a thing.
They're always on.
They are.
Only if there's no motion, they just show.
Oh, they're motion lights.
Show dimly.
But it'd be nice to have one light on, right? This is
They are on.
All my exterior lights.
But it's a low wattage.
Oh.
But then when they catch a motion coming towards them, they turn on full bright. But they're always on.
Question in the back, go ahead.
Yeah, what's the best thing for people to do if they get tagged? Or if they see tags, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Cover it up as quick as you can. Paint over it. Call us. We'll come out and take photographs of it. And we're having an issue with some gang tags and that kind of thing. We had a discussion with our prosecutors and said, hey, these guys are leaving their names on there, even their monikers, what they go by. Whether it be like I can't even think of a few, OSO or
how would you recognize
Axe or those kinds of names. What's that?
How would you recognize? This is the first time I've heard about tags.
Yeah, spray paint. Yeah. And unfortunately, our prosecutors say that that's not enough for them. Even if they leave their signature on there, it's not enough. We really need more. So unfortunately, the crimes that are very difficult to prosecute. So you can call us. We'll come out and photograph it, document it, then spray paint it over it yourself as quick as you can. That's usually the best. Go ahead.
Yeah, what percentage of the thieves you're referring to are armed?
If they have a screwdriver, just about all of them. I say 100%. I mean, really, all these guys are carrying at least knives. Some guns. Some guys have guns. But it's funny. The drug also tells us quite a bit about who the person is and maybe what they're armed with. It seems like people who are on heroin, a lot of those guys have. I don't know if this has been your experience, Jeff. A lot of those guys have knives and screwdrivers and other types of tools. The guys, heroin. The guys who are on the meth, those are the guys that are really scary. Those are the guys that have the guns and the big tools, that kind of thing. That robbery down south here, the first thing I thought was guys either a coke addict or a meth addict. So we're going through our list of people who are coke addicts and meth addicts right now. See who we can come up with. So.
And are car pals any of those addicts, is that not likely meth addicts?
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Your heroin's your grab and go. Usually they don't like to confront people. They'll break into cars. Meth guys break into cars too, but it just kind of seems like your methamphetamine guys are your more scary ones. They're really out there. So, go ahead.
Are there more areas within the subdivision that are more susceptible to break-ins or theft? And I've heard that if you live in a cul-de-sac, that not completely safe, but it's a little safer because there's not much of an outlet for them to get out.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily true. The one guy we talked to, he never was on the street. He was always walking through backyards. So it didn't matter. He didn't know where he was, half the time.
I suppose if you're up against the park, you just hop over the fence.
Yeah. So I haven't seen that. Not in my experience.
Do you find that farmers down a lot in the block watch areas?
Yes, that's one thing Kat told me to let you guys know, is that when you guys do create this block watch organization here, the feedback that she's got, she doesn't have any numbers, but the feedback that she has received is that it does help. It has alleviated problems. Just people knowing their neighbors, and knowing people by first name, and that helps out just a great deal. Hey, did you see that car that was stopped in front of your house the other day? Did you know them? Oh yeah, that was mine. Or whatever, that's really, really helpful. Or no, I didn't. Oh, here's a license plate. Maybe we should call and see if there is somebody say that. But she said yeah, it does. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. There's another switch there. See if we can find it.
There you go. Okay. Everybody see that? You can sure move forward if you want. There's plenty of seats up front. Yeah, okay, great. Okay. Okay, so call to order. Proof of notice and certification of quorum. Those are things like when we vote, because tonight we're going to be voting on, or we're going to ratify the budget for next year. And in order to ratify the budget, you have to be a homeowner, and it's one vote per homeowner. And we've already taken care of that as far as whether anybody's eligible for vote or not, so we don't worry about any of that. And a quorum, for the sake of our annual meeting, is 50% or more for voting something, and 50% of the members present. Okay?
51%.
Yeah, 51%. Better than 50. That's why we keep you here. Okay, so we've got a lot to cover, so we'll just get with it. If you don't know your board of directors this year, and most of you here probably do, but that's them. Bob Hughes, that's me, and Dick, and Jim, and Ron, and Laura, and then we had Cindy Seagren as a volunteer for our treasurer, and she's done a bang-up job, so that's us. Tonight's meeting, purpose of the meeting, the purpose of the meeting really is to ratify next year's budget and elect board members, but we're also working on some committees. So what I'd really like to do is show you what the committees have done this year with just our directors, and just imagine what we can do with a bunch of volunteers, and then we want to see everybody raise your hand and volunteer. So along with that, what do we do this year? First of all, the board, we work really, really well together. This year the board is a group of members who get along with each other, and we managed to accomplish quite a bit. Everybody volunteered a lot of time, and so we're really comfortable working together, and you will be able to see what we managed to accomplish. Cindy's computerized our cash and accounting system. She wanted me to let you know that Warren, she went through Warren's books. He was very articulate, very accurate, and very timely with everything, so it made it really, really easy to convert it over to QuickBooks. QuickBooks is a program that allows it to be easily put into spreadsheets and emailed, and you'll find all of our accounting information on our website. So that's another thing that we did. We launched a new website for Woodside Neighbors Association, WoodsideNeighborhoodAssociation.com.
Woodside Community Association.
Community Association, I'm sorry.
Official name.
Yeah. WoodsideCommunityAssociation.com. And then we're also working on an email notification system. What we'd like to do is quit spending money on postage and try to get everybody to accept the email as our primary way of notifying you. We upgraded the community trails. I don't know if everybody got a chance to look at them, but we'll show you some pictures of those. We pruned and shaped all the neighborhood trees, and we stepped up maintenance in the park, both with volunteer maintenance as well as the professional maintenance that we're having done. And we organized an unprecedented 3 social events. So good job, Laura. All right, so treasure report. Cindy is our treasurer. Cindy's not here. She's on vacation. I think she's on a cruise ship somewhere off the coast of Mexico, towed by some tugboats today. But anyway, she launched the Quick and Bookkeeping system. It's a very trusted system. It's accurate. She managed to shorten the reporting time. We can have activity through yesterday when she's here. I only have activity through the first of the month because she's on vacation. But on a normal day, we could get a hold of Cindy and we'd have information as accurate as this morning. So it's really, really a nice system. She did that all at no cost to the community association because she had the system and she just converted into an existing system that she had, which was really cool. We moved from Horizon Bank to WeCoo. Originally, that wasn't in our plans, but we were looking for a bank that we could trust, and Horizon made it real easy to make a decision to change to WeCoo. The result of that, unintentional, but it worked, is a lot lower banking costs. Really, really excellent customer service. and we get a interest rate that's like 10 times what Horizon was paying, so it's like 0.4 of 1% or something like that. Yeah, so anyway, a really, really good move forced upon us, and it worked out great. We did in-house tax preparation, working with the assistance of some, not only just neighbors, but other people in the community that are accountants, and we managed to save a few $100 by not paying a professional to do our taxes this year, which was really cool. And we were under budget in actually 12 of 13 expense categories, but the year's not over. We have another month to go, so we're actually not going to be under budget in our landscaping category, so it'll be like 11 of 13 categories. But, yeah.
Bob, the tax preparation stuff, I was just wondering, do you think long term, as people come and go on the board, that it's in the best interest to keep it in-house, or is it better to just pay some money and have continuity?
Looking ahead, I think it's feasible to do that. The system is in place where it's almost a plug-and-play, fill-in-the-blank type of tax reporting. So unless we get more complicated as a community, and we add some things that are going to require, professional tax preparation. I think we can continue, and we have enough people in our association or in our community that it's easy to find the professional brain power with our local residents to do it at little or no cost. Mm-hmm. And if we do go out for professional assistance, I would look within our own neighborhood first and see if we can have somebody sub it out, as a side job or something. Because it's quick, it's simple, it really is not a complicated process that could be passed on to anybody. So, does that answer your question? I couldn't say yes, but I can say really close to yes.
Who signs the in-house tax forms?
Who signs them?
Mm-hmm.
Our treasurer and whoever else is on the bank signing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So director.
Directors sign it. Yeah, always the director has to sign it. And then this year we had weaker than expected dues collection. When we go over the budget, you'll see that. And what that means is not everybody paid, and not even to the level that we anticipated to have people pay. And it could be a result of a number of things. The economy really sucks, so that might be it. And I'm hoping that's it. People are on hard times, and we totally understand that. So I'm hoping those are the reasons. It could also be a result of trying not to pester people, and we try to go to the email notification system. We can be, more of a pest, but to continue to mail statements to people and go door to door, knock on their door. We just didn't feel that with the economy the way it is that we should be doing that at this time. But the bylaws and the covenants provide that we're actually obligated to charge 1% interest per month on anybody who's past due on their dues. That's in the bylaws and covenants, and we've never enforced that, but it's there. And if that's the tool that it takes to get people to pay up, then maybe that's what we should do. And we're going to explore that this year. We're trying to put together a bylaws committee, people that are interested in working with the bylaws. And one of the avenues will be how do we get dues paid on time and paid in full. And so if that's putting a persuasive approach to it, in other words, you get penalized if you don't pay, and maybe that's the answer. So, but you'll see how that affects our budget here. So on their table, because this is really, really fine print, we have copies of the budget. And what this is it's got last year's proposed budget for 2010 on the left-hand column, and then it has, what do you push on? Oh, cool. I like it. Okay, yeah. Can anybody see that little red dot? Yeah, so the proposed budget for last year, it's got the actual year-to-date expenditures and income, and it has the difference between the budget and the year-to-date, and then we have a proposed budget for next year, for 2011. So on the left-hand column, the budget for last year, very, very well done, but it anticipated 19.5, which is 100% dues, I suppose we should always anticipate 100% dues collection, but historically, which I'll show you, it's on the flip side. If you flip your piece of paper over, you'll see historically the dues collection